Hey everybody, happy Monday and welcome to Happy Hour with Holly. I am here today with my guest Tiffany Waissenan.
Hello.
With Esbe Designs. And before I get into that, I just wanted to say hello and I was gone for a big part of the summer and I just started getting Happy Hour with Holly back up and running again, and then I got sick and so I had to cancel last minute on my guest last week, Mallory with Restorative Touch Massage. So I'm excited to get her back. I've rescheduled her for later in September. And I'm just happy to have this back up and running. So I apologize, I'm a little stuffy. My ears are a little clogged. So if I'm not talking loud enough or too loud, that is why. So I'm happy to be back. For those of you who may be friends with Tiffany and don't know me, I am Holly Whitmore. I'm an independent consultant and area manager with Arbonne. But during these next 30 minutes or so is when I get to focus on other people and their businesses and sharing them their business with my network. So I'm excited to have Tiffany here. Tiffany and I met, we were talking about how we met because it's like very intertwined. I moved to Flower Mound last year and one of the first things I did was join the Women of Flower Mound. Which is a group of women who help raise money for scholarships for high school students. And Tiffany can talk a little bit about that in a second. And then I ended up trying to put together some vendor events, and Tiffany came to one of those events, and then her and I met, and then we ended up meeting another networking event, and then we just keep seeing each other everywhere, and now we're friends. So here we are. So Tiffany, do you want to talk about Women of Flower Mound really fast?
Sure, yeah. The Women of Flower Mound, we actually have our kickoff meeting tomorrow night, Tuesday night the 20th at Z Grill. It's free of charge to attend. It's going to be cash bar. We'll have food available. Come out and learn more about the Women of Flower Mound. You can join tomorrow night. It's going to be a great time. As Holly said, our main goal is to raise money for high school seniors. And last year we were able to give 3 $4,000 scholarships. And then we also gave one $5,000 scholarship, which was named for one of our founders. So that is going to be, and they don't all have to be for girls. Now last year they were. Our Helen Johns Memorial Scholarship is for a girl that's going into STEM. But the others, it's open. They only have to live in Flower Mound or attend a school in Flower Mound. So,
okay.
But it's a great organization, been around, 46 years, 47 years. So we partner with the Summit Club, which is the guys' organization. We're the women's organization.
Okay. It is a really great group of women. It's fun to just get to know other women. So if you are in the Flower Mound area, I think even if you don't live in Flower Mound, you can join. It's great. We get together. They sometimes train on things. I remember last year there was somebody who came in to talk about organization. Oh, yeah. I remember that specifically. There's they just lots of different fun things. And then there's a big Christmas.
We'll have our holiday home show coming up. That'll be great in December. And of course, I didn't bring the dates with me, so come out tomorrow night.
Maybe I'll have Cheryl on. Yeah. Cheryl, you got to come on and talk about the Women of Flower Mound, and we can do that.
And then we do a fashion show in the spring. So
that's fun. I was a model
yes, you were.
Last spring, so that was fun. So Tiffany, let's talk about Esbe Designs.
Okay.
So jewelry, I'll let you kind of talk about really great jewelry. In fact, my earrings, they're one of my favorite pair of earrings that I have.
Those are very cool. Those are our triple blast earrings. But Esbe Designs is a 5-year-old company. We are direct sales. Holly posted the link and all at the top, but you can go online, check out everything online. We don't do catalogs because our designer, who we only have one designer, Sarah Blaine, and she's also our president and CEO as well. So we're a women-run organization, but she does the whole entire line. It is handcrafted. A lot of it is handcrafted in Bali. Also have artisans in China, India, and Korea. And it is also sterling brass or bronze. So there's not any nickel, especially in the earrings, because that is a high allergen. Even some of the plated pieces, if you can see with the necklace that I have on, this is one of our new pieces. Really it's cute. Fun. Even if they're plated, they're either plated on sterling or plated on brass. So you're not going to have the allergen in that aspect. So
yeah, and there's a little bit of everything and lots of different price ranges. So I know Tiffany did bring some stuff because we're going to show jewelry's a fun thing to
Oh,
show
yeah.
and tell.
So, and as Holly stated, we've got price points for any budget. I've got some earrings that start as low as 19. We have, I would say the majority of our pieces are in that 39 to about $150 range.
Okay.
And of course we've got some higher end pieces as well. So the best thing to do is to get a wish list.
Oh,
I like
okay.
to, not only do I help the ladies sparkle and shine with their jewelry, but I help the gentlemen out by getting wish lists from the ladies in their life. And then they can decide what they want from that wish list. And then I get it ordered and wrapped for them and then
Cool.
deliver it to them.
Is that
So
something they do online on your website?
they would need to contact me.
Contact you?
Yeah,
Okay.
contact me.
Well, that's
We're
fun.
still working on that part of the website to be able to do a wish list online.
Okay.
But if they contact me, I can.
That's all you-
If the lady contacts me, we can get it all set up, and then I can
that.
contact the husband.
I love
or
that.
boyfriend, or
Got my sights set on some things here for coming up for the holidays.
Oh
So.
yeah. One of the things I like about Esbe, and I'm not sure I said, we're a 5-year-old company, and so we are growing and looking for stylists all over the country. So if you find this interesting, would love to chat with you about that. But and you can also find out more on that on my website as well. So
Jared would like Sarah to make bullet jewelry.
bullet jewelry.
Well,
I wish I brought. We've got some that not quite bullet, but it's.
I like
along
the
that
idea
line.
though, Jared.
And the best thing about SB is that we have contact with the designer, so I could go in and say, "Hey, how about some bullet jewelry?"
For all those
and
Texans.
now I'm not sure that she would go for that, but she does take information from the field. A couple of years ago, we didn't have any hoops.
Oh,
Now we have a number of hoops.
Okay.
So she really listens.
Client feedback
Oh
is-
yes, most definitely. So I've got some of our standard pieces and then some new ones, such as this one, and it's one of our Lynx necklaces. The one thing I really like about SB is that it is very versatile. So we've got the necklace, we've got the bracelet, and with that you can hold that. Well, the nice thing about it is that it's got the toggle. So if you wanted to add, if you had both of these pieces, you could actually lengthen it and have a longer necklace.
Oh, that's cute.
So it's a lot of fun. And
idea.
I'm going to show the.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I can't.
Okay.
I can untoggle.
Now you
There we
got
go.
the- So you could just make sure I've got the right end here. Add this. Oops. So take the toggle, put it through there, and now you've got a longer necklace. So again, a piece that is versatile in a number of ways. And another one is our earrings. These are a new pair of our pearl earrings. And and we've got several that the drop is on the back. Should have taken that off earlier. So what I mean by that is you've got the pearl
so it starts as
stud.
a
So you've got the stud,
okay.
and then these go on the back. So the nice thing about these, there's also a second back. So you could just wear the pearl stud if you wanted to. So we've got
Okay.
another pair of earrings that have a pearl drop that you could actually change the stud out as well, and you could do that with these too. If you wanted to put a say you had a gold diamond.
Yeah.
If you wanted to, with the gold, our other one is silver. So, but you could actually change the stud out as well.
I like this. If you were working all day and just wanted to have your pearl, and then you're going to a work dinner, meet your girlfriends, and you plop in your
There you go.
long ones. That's fun.
Fun for an evening out.
Yes.
So-
So cute.
And so that's some of our gold. Here is our silver earrings. These, and I am sorry, I just went blank on the name of these, but these are great. They are very lightweight, as
Okay.
is the ones.
Yeah, these are really lightweight.
That's one thing. Sarah grew up in the 80s, and all of us 80s girls remember the heavy earrings.
Yeah,
These are
really light.
not.
Yeah, I like these.
So gravity, these are our gravity earrings. And also a number of our pieces come in silver and gold.
Oh, okay.
So these come in the silver. we've got the same design, but in a circle in gold.
Those
So
are kind of fun.
again, just oops.
We're butterfingers here. It's kind of fun.
So, and these are only $39. And I didn't bring the price on these. Some of the new stuff I haven't quite.
We don't expect you to have it all memorized.
You can check it out on the website. So, to show off some color, I'm going to show this.
I was telling Tiffany every time she brings this somewhere, I'm so drawn to it, and I don't know if you can see.
See if we can get that off. It looks like little Christmas lights.
Yeah.
And it is so fun. It is our confetti necklace.
Okay.
So you can see the little lights, and they're all the bright colors. Would look great with the pink shirt I have on. Looks great with denim. With Esbe, you can just, have a white t-shirt on, throw it on, and, just liven it up a little bit with the confetti. So this one actually comes in 2 different sizes. So it's fun.
This is fun. How much is this one?
That one is $55. Yeah.
This is really cute, you guys. The suggestion with the white t-shirts. So
yeah,
cute.
just
like,
and if you're running to take the kids or pick the kids up from school or their activities and just want a little extra.
Yeah.
I mean, it's not all blinged out, but just a little bit of color.
Well, and that's the thing I always, with my friends that sell jewelry, is I'm super plain and basic, and I never really wear jewelry. That's why I like these, because they're like, oh, gold and silver. See, my cold thing. But I like this because it's like dainty, but it's still like got a little something to it. Yeah.
And one of the things that we did this year was our turquoise.
Yeah, that's cute.
And that's a long necklace, and it also has matching earrings that are also that
okay.
triangle. And that it's in gold instead of silver, because usually a lot of times you see turquoise with the silver. So
I'm a gold girl.
Oh well, good, because gold's coming back.
Hey.
On trend to
never went out of style for me.
there you go. I've always mixed mine anyway.
Yeah,
so
well,
and
that's why I
you know
like
what,
these
if you're
earrings, too.
there you go,
Gold
because
and
the
silver,
mixed
the
mixed metals. So
I clearly can't say enough good things about these darn earrings. I love them.
and I see you wearing them a lot.
know,
So she's not just wearing them for tonight.
No, I'm not. I'll like post a picture on Facebook. She'll be like, I like
those.
yours.
And you know what? You wore those for the Women of
I did.
Flower Mound
That's
Fashion
right.
Show.
I did. I worked for the fashion show because they go with everything.
They do. Now this is one, along with the sterling brass and bronze, we also have natural stones, such as the agate that I have on. We've got these agate bracelets that are just fun to stack, and there's all the colors of the rainbow with these. And so natural stones, pearls, and this is our hematite necklace. Now, this is an endless necklace, which means there's no clasp. So some people can double it over their head, some cannot. But this thing is, if I can get up here, if you can see, it is not an O-ring. An O-ring is what you see on most necklaces. These are actually hand-tied pieces of hematite.
Oh my gosh.
And yeah.
Oh, wow,
And
you can tell.
Sarah always cringes when we do this. But this is a 5-year-old necklace. This is my original necklace from when I joined. And by it being hand tied, it doesn't, it's, if you get it, how many of us have gotten that long necklace stuck on something and pulled, and there it goes. This one will not do that. It's also been pulled on several times. So, but it's fun, and there are seven different ways that this necklace can be worn. So it can be long. It can be, we have what's called an S-hook that you make your own little clasp, and you can double it up that way. Can make it look like a scarf, where you can put it on, and I'm not gonna knot this, so you can pull it through like that, or turn it around where it's the choker part in the front. You could also tie a knot in it.
Okay. Oh yeah.
So like that. Also wrap it around your wrist for a bracelet. So fun. This is a great piece. I know everybody's coming off the vacations, but once you get this will always go on vacation with you, because it's a perfect layering piece. So again, white t-shirt, throw this on, good to go. Little black dress, throw it on, just adds that bit of sparkle. If you have a diamond pendant that you like to wear, this looks great framing other necklaces. So
good gift idea.
Okay.
So I can see like giving this to your girlfriends. Or, I mean,
it's a fun. See, even.
Yeah. Hey.
Oh, see, you can double it over your head.
I can double it. Yeah, it's cute. Okay.
So yeah, so we've got, like I said, price points from really, I like to say 39. We've got some less than 39, but that 39 price point up to about 100 is where the majority of our pieces fall. And if you're watching this either live or on the replay, if you are in the Flower Mound, Louisville, Grapevine, DFW area, we'll just say the whole DFW area. If you see something online that you would like to see in person, just contact me. I'd be glad to set up a one-on-one appointment where I would bring some of the jewelry in. And you know, if there's specific pieces, because the sparkle's not going to shine on the website like it does in person. So.
No, that's true. That's true. It's hard to get it to look as good as it does. Well, I feel like you need to show this bracelet.
This bracelet.
I love this bracelet.
This is
I just need to buy it already.
Yes, this is our Paragon Straps cuff. This is in the gold tone. I don't know if you can tell. And it is hand hammered. So this one is $45. We also have this in silver, and it's $39. Okay. So again, very good price points, and it's just a fun cuff. This is my go-to summer cuff, because for those of us in Texas, as today shows, it's very warm outside,
really
hot. And for our California friends that are still getting used to it. But this is a great summer bracelet because it does have the
ventilation holes.
There you go. You can see that you know, you've got the look of a cuff and look of bangles, but you're not sweating in it. So.
Now, do you guys have a guarantee on any of your products? Like if something breaks? Or
there is a 90-day guarantee manufacturer. Now, if any of my clients, if you do purchase something and either A, you get it and it is just not working or not what you wanted, please let me know. I would rather replace it or you know, get you something else, exchange it for something else. Instead of having it sit in a jewelry box, because I want the jewelry worn. If something breaks after the 90 days, again, contact me and I can see, because there's some pieces that I can either, we can get it fixed for a minimal amount, or I can I have a way to replace it.
She will take care of you.
I will get you taken care of.
customers.
Oh, yes. So,
okay. Well, thank you for sharing all this with us. So now you have one son. Just talk about you a little bit.
Been married 16 years.
Okay.
I have a 13-year-old boy. And some days it's, whew. But he's in 8th grade, and he is very much a sports person. He's played baseball. Well, he's played baseball, and goodness, since he was 4. But loves his baseball. He's catcher or second base is his favorite positions. And then at school, he's in athletics, and it's really funny. He never asked about playing football before 7th grade. So he did play last year, and I was actually okay with it.
Okay.
Well, because he was dealing with the coaches, and nothing against Dad's coaching, but having a athletic coach and that through the school, I felt more comfortable with, just in case anything happened. So he played football last year. Actually did football, basketball, and track.
Oh my gosh,
and,
busy.
Oh yeah. And then this year he's playing football, and then hopefully we'll make the basketball team and we'll run track again.
Oh
so
my gosh.
Yeah, so
it's
good thing that they're spaced out.
Yeah, for sure. I know. Are you from here originally?
I'm originally from East Texas, which I grew up in Longview, and that's close to the Louisiana border.
Okay.
So it's probably closer to Louisiana. It's about 3 hours from here. So.
Okay. So the closest I've gotten to Louisiana is my daughter went to Pine Cove Camp last week in Tyler over the summer. And as I'm driving down the road, I'm like, every car passing me is Louisiana. I'm like, I'm heading towards Louisiana. Don't go too far.
Yep, Tyler, and then Longview is actually right next door to Tyler. We growing up there, Tyler was the big city, so we'd always go to dinners and stuff over there.
Okay.
So.
How did you end up here?
Work. Oh. So I went to Baylor, graduated from Baylor back in
Baylor Bears.
Whenever the Baylor Bears, and
I didn't know that before I came here. By the way,
Baylor Bears, and actually after I graduated, was here in the Dallas area for a while. Then moved to New Jersey.
Oh wow!
For a year and a half. I got transferred up there. And then after a year and a half, it was time to come home.
Okay. Was it the
And then I
winters or was it
just
Jersey in general?
Jersey was pretty. I always have to say the part that I was not in Newark. I was in Lawrenceville, which is close to Princeton and Trenton, and it was a gorgeous area. So I actually had a friend who lived on property that used to be owned by Campbell Soup.
Oh, wow.
So she had fabulous gardens, flowers, just the soil up there is fabulous. And it was also fun being an hour from New York City.
Yeah,
so I could
that
go.
would be nice.
Yeah, I could hop on a train, be there. That'd be Saturday afternoon.
Oh, so fun.
But it was time to come back.
Okay. And this was before you met your husband?
This was before I met my husband, and then when I moved back, he's from Michigan originally.
Oh, okay.
So he had moved here for a job, and we ended up meeting, and
Okay. The
after
rest is
about 7 years, then we got married.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, it was a while.
That's a long courtship.
It was.
They might say.
So
Wow.
But all
Okay.
good.
Well, I kind of want to hear this story.
Oh.
Yeah. 7 years. And then you've been married for 16.
And we've been married for 16.
Okay.
Okay, yeah,
A long
everybody
time.
do that math. Thanks a lot.
Terrible at math. Don't worry. So clearly,
So-
she's like 29.
There you go. Exactly.
They're very
exactly,
young, very
exactly.
young. Well,
So,
thank you so much for
Thank
doing
you.
this
I'm
with
glad
me.
you love-
Cheers.
Yes, cheers.
Thank you for
Thanks,
joining
happy hour.
Yes. And anybody who is a small business owner or has knowledge they would like to share with other people, shoot me a message and let me know. I would love to interview you. Even if you don't live in the DFW area, we can do it remotely, as you've probably seen me do with some other people. And if you are watching playback, write playback so Tiffany and I can say hi and thanks for watching. And I hope you guys have a great week.
It was great. Thanks a lot.
Bye.
Y'all have a good evening.